Here we are, the last day. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? And it's certainly been a pleasure to get to know you a little bit.
As I meeting you, it's been a pleasure. As I say, my name is Grahm Douglas. I'm from Edinburgh in Scotland. I've actually been involved in the Homeless World Cup since 2011 in Paris, and I was very fortunate to see Scotland actually win the Paris tournament. They beat Mexico in the final, bearing in mind in the following year the tournament's held in Mexico. So great excitement in Paris. It's just I feel it's in the DNA with myself to be part of this Homeless World Cup tournament.
So can you tell me a little bit about how you got involved initially? How did you find out about it?
Well, basically it was my son who, early doors, the volunteers used to have to raise sponsorship. There was a special amount they needed to raise sponsorship. He was a student and he raised quite a substantial amount, and it so happened he couldn't manage to go to Rio de Janeiro, and he highlighted to me because he wanted me to sponsor him, and I thought, Homeless World Cup, Rio de Janeiro, are you joking, son? But he then said, Dad, would you like to be part of it? And they introduced me to Zakir, who's and the Homeless World Cup team foundation in Edinburgh, and his money he raised accepted as a sponsorship, and I was invited to take part in the Paris one. So I've never looked back. I just think he's disappointed he's not followed it through.
Wonderful, wonderful. So what does soccer mean to you and your family? Or football?
Football. Well, especially this tournament. To me, it's all about friendship, and all the teams are very competitive. Yes, there are teams that are maybe in it to win it, but the respect for each other, and also it's like an extended family. Hence, I've been coming for 10 years now. There was a gap with the COVID and that, but it's an extended family. It's like it was a festival of football. Everybody's mixing with teams, and
it's pretty special.
It's extremely special to me.
Tell me one story that just sits in your head and is always there that you treasure.
Very much it was the first tournament in Paris. You never forget your first one. And it was, I think, it was the Denmark team, but it was definitely the opposition was Australia. And there was a young lady, and because Australia brought a mixed team, and Australia were getting beat 9-0, and the whistle was just about to go after, and the referee, penalty. I'm not saying he conjured it up, but he highlighted to put it friendship, and it was the young lady who was given the opportunity to take the penalty to score. And
out of respect.
Out of respect. And the way it worked, it was Denmark. The Denmark goalkeeper, and he was pointing down virtually at what side to go. And the young lady became quite famous. She scored, it erupted the whole place. And throughout the tournament, she was treated as something special. It was like, I don't know,
wonderful. Well, I've experienced that in my times at the Homeless World Cup with it happens almost not every game, but as the days progress, there's more and more celebrations like that, right?
That's right, totally, totally.
For some reason, there's certain personalities that just, because they're just playing with love and passion and just showing up,
and that's
all
what
that
I
matters.
Liked about the Australian team, as I touched on earlier, they're not always all chosen for their footballing ability. It's not, obviously she had contributed
achievements
within the
outside of the game.
Yes, and it was so special she scored. And we're talking to her afterwards. She had connections back in Scotland, so it created a wee bond, and I think she went back to Australia, and she was treated with a lot of respect. And
so if there's a message you could send to people who haven't seen this, been a part of it, aware of it, could you give a message to those people who are going to see this?
To see the tournament?
To experience what you and I have experienced. Why? Why should they? What is about it?
I don't know, it makes you appreciate what you've actually got. But for the grace of God, anyone could be homeless. And when you actually come to this tournament and you see what it's all about, look how they're all kitted out and they're representing their country. Because away back in Paris, it was Nike. I'm not advertising, but it was Nike that invested the money with kit, shoes, the whole outfit. And when in Paris, it was held at the foot of the Eiffel Tower.
Yep.
Fantastic setting.
Yep.
And any people that came down were quite taken aback that it was a Homeless World Cup tournament.
Right.
Because these guys and girls looked as smart and felt as good as any other person. So not to be looked down upon. And there was one team, Indonesia, and I think there's a connection of Indonesians in Paris.
Right.
They got it, and they would then tell their family,
Right.
and the family was coming down, the extended family,
Sure,
down to support them, and Indonesia were treated as
Royalty.
Royalty.
Well, I mean, that's how it
They
is
were.
around here.
And any
Oddly
team,
enough, it is how it is.
you know, yes,
Like those individuals that, for whatever reason, surface to the top.
yes,
Not you know, they're all champions, but they surface to the top in terms of their personalities and their spirit,
that's right, that's right.
as though they're celebrities.
Well,
There's a
as a-
certain celebrity, and I hate to use that word. I really
And
do.
I've been trying to be careful what I'm saying, because even the games last night, the semi-finals, I've never seen such. Well, have seen it. Mexico, Chile, Brazil. The passion was there, the ability was there, and then the setting here was just outstanding. It was green grass, the lights on, and the people were able to sit in the stand. It wasn't just players.
Right.
It was highlighting that the conditions are right and there's a bit of excitement. It brought people down. The stands were the cheering. It was just brilliant, you know.
Well, I want to thank you so much for your time. It's truly been a pleasure to get to know you, and certainly look forward to our friendship growing over the next few years as we will meet up next year.
Sure, hopefully I'm
And,
not let the side down.
But thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank you
it's
so
been
much
a-
for your time, and truly appreciate this relationship.
Pleasure. Yeah, very much so. I appreciate that.
Thank you.